There he is.
Hey, there it is. Well, welcome to another segment of Tech Tips. I'm producer Jamie. Lots of streamers know about the Elgato Stream Deck. It's a great little device that gives you programmable buttons. Programmable?
Programmable bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Programmable buttons to allow you to do things like change scenes in OBS, show titles, interact with your stream and OBS and other programs and even devices. However, they're a little expensive. $100 for just 6 buttons, going up to like $150 for a device. So I wanted to show you a way that you can use any phone, tablet, old device, just like the Stream Deck, and even better with some free software that you can get on the internet. So got a little clip here. I'm going to roll it for you. Okay, so the first thing you need is the Obs Websocket Plugin. You can get this on GitHub or the OBS project site. Just search for OBS-WebSocket. Either one will bring you to the releases page where you can scroll down a bit to find installers for Mac OS, Windows, and Linux. Install the appropriate installer for your system and then restart OBS. Once you've restarted, OBS will have a new menu under Tools, WebSocket Server Settings. That's a tongue twister. Click that and make sure you enable the WebSocket server. Set a port. I think 4449 is default, but I like all fours. You have to enable authentication by ticking the box here and set a password. When you're done with that, you can click OK and you are done on the OBS side. Next step is to go to the Bitfocus.io site to download Companion. Read more will bring you to download page. Now you do have to sign up for an account, but it's free and the app is free. Once you're signed up and logged in, you'll find downloads again for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Download the appropriate installer and install on your system. The Companion app control panel will pop up upon completion of installation, and you just need to select either your local host or the IP address of your computer on the local network. This is especially if you want to use it across the network, say Companion running on one machine and OBS on another. When you've got that set, you can launch the GUI, and that'll open up a new web browser window. Yes, the GUI is all web-based or browser-based, so you don't need any special software for that. And you can access it from anywhere on the network just by using the IP address of the machine running Companion, which is really handy. First, we need to add OBS as a connection. I've connected a couple other things already, but let's add OBS Studio. There it is. So we do need to set the IP address of the machine OBS is running on. In this case, it's my local IP. So I can use 127.0.0.1. If it were on another computer, I just need to use that IP address across the network. Again, my ports are all 4s and my super secret password. Click apply, and there we go, we get a notification that OBS is connected. So we get a couple dynamic variables. These are things that we can use for labeling buttons. And speaking of buttons, let's click on the Buttons tab. Fresh, clean page buttons here that we can do almost anything with. If we click on the presets, we'll have a preset set for OBS. And we have our transitions. You can do on-air streaming, recording, start, stop, or scene to program. So this will actually take your various scenes and switch to them in the program space. You can drag and drop those into the buttons panel, and now you can click on any of them to show, oh, where's my OBS? There's my OBS. Show that scene. So click on, oh, need to launch the web button or emulators first, sorry. So web buttons are nice and clean. Click on that and it'll switch. Click on another button, we come back to the desktop. You can also see how whatever scene is active is highlighted in red. So that's the basics for buttons. If you click on any button in the control panel, you'll see that there are actions that you can add. This one is just OBS change scene, and your scenes will be preloaded here. But you can do all sorts of other things, including graphics. If you're using a switcher, interact with hardware switchers, and lots of options for OBS. Again, use the web buttons, or there's a mobile buttons as well, just a little bit different layout. Any of these will work. And like I said, if you're on a network, if you have a network, you can load this page by using the IP address of your computer and the port that you set in the Bitfocus control here. 8,000 in this case. And an old tablet or phone or a laptop, any computer will load these. So you can have kind of a remote control station. So that's your tech tip.
Hey, so I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or need the guide to installing the software or even the links to the software, you'll find them on my website, gigatize.com/techtips. And you can see I'm actually using it right here live on the air. So I'm going to pass it back to Ben.